Just heard the sirens rolling through my neighborhood. Could be a murder. There's a lot of fresh murders in Ontario, but we gotta dig up an old one. In 2009, Michael Rafferty and Terri-Lynne McClintock lured, kidnapped, raped, and murdered 8-year-old Tori Stafford. They were convicted and sentenced to life without the possibility of parole for at least 25 years, serving behind bars. Until recently. Rafferty's still behind bars. Terri-Lynne McClintock has been moved to a Aboriginal healing lodge in Saskatchewan. The lodge offers more independent living and nicer quarters, including family units where children can live with offenders, than a prison, as well as spiritual and cultural training. The focal point is the spiritual lodge where teachings, ceremonies, and workshops with elders take place. A personal life plan is created for each Aboriginal offender, outlining what she needs emotionally, physically, and spiritually to help with her rehabilitation. First, a person who has been convicted of luring, kidnapping, raping, and murdering a child with a fucking claw hammer should never be allowed around children again. Ever. Second, to help with her rehabilitation. The child who microwaves the family dog and grows into the adult who murders an 8-year-old girl with a claw hammer cannot be rehabilitated. Day 3 of Sober October. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. So naturally, when the Conservative Party put forth a motion in the House to reverse the decision and send McClintock back to a prison with bars and fences and no fucking children, the House unanimously agreed and sent McClintock. No, they fucking didn't. Almost everybody in the House voted against the motion, except the Conservative Party. Except the Conservative Party and Justin fucking Trudeau. And why? Why? Not because he wasn't going to vote on it, because just before the vote was happening, he had to run outside for a fucking photo op with the press scrum and gloat about the zinger that he just shot across the aisle. Check this shit out.
During the course of debate, when the Conservatives yet again brought up in terrible detail the tragic case of Tori Stafford and the loss her family has suffered, I referred to them as a group of ambulance-chasing politicians, or accused them of practicing ambulance-chasing politics. This is unfortunate that the House has gotten to a place where there is such use of terrible tragedies for political gain. It is something that I will always be clear to Canadians that I hope this House is better than. The Conservatives are terribly upset that I referred to them as practicing ambulance-chasing politics, but if they're upset, it's probably because it stings a bit.
So that's what Trudeau was doing while the actual vote was happening. Every Liberal member of Parliament voted against this because it came from the wrong side of the aisle. The kicker is, no Liberal would have put forth this kind of motion. The Conservatives aren't so upset with the ambulance comment as much as they are upset that Trudeau won't put a convicted child-murdering psychopath back behind bars where she belongs. This isn't that fucking difficult to understand. I'm gonna make it. If anybody, a single MP who voted against this motion still has a job after the next cycle, I'll lose all faith. All faith in humanity. I'll start demanding that the United States annex us or glass us, one or the other, because this is fucking pathetic. This is so fucking retarded. I'm gonna make it. Relevant links to shit I said in the description? Maybe. I'm a retweet. Like, subscribe, or don't. It's a free country. At least it used to be.